Today is 1100, 9 days I'm sharing lessons I learn. I'm learning how to support your dreams, your goals, and how to become the person that you want to become. Imagine that you have a car, and every single person have a car. But if you're driving that car constantly, what do you need to do? You always need to constantly fill the gas. If you do not use a car, your own car, and you take a bus, of course, that means that you don't need to fill gasoline because you're constantly using someone else's vehicle to go where you want to go. Now, the only thing is that when we use the bus, we need to really pay the ticket. We need to pay the ticket. You're not able to go without paying the ticket. And what is it paying the ticket for the bus? A lot of times the bill is regret. So what do I mean by that? When you have your own vehicle, you need to constantly fill the gas to that vehicle, but you're able to always choose where you want to go. When you choose to go with the bus, what happens? You need to wait. Maybe you want to go right away, but you wait and wait and wait until you need to go to the bus station, bus stop, and wait until when the bus comes, and then the bus stops constantly, and you want to go very fast, but bus stops constantly. That means that when you have your own vehicle, you go to your own goal, your own vision, you're able to move very, very fast. But you constantly need to stop to fill the gas. When you choose to go with the bus, almost every single time, comes with a bill of regret. Because it comes slower, sometimes it goes in a different direction, sometimes it goes to a stop that you don't want and you need to go backwards. But what is gasoline for our own vehicle? What is gasoline for our own vehicle? Because we are our own vehicle. And how do you fill that gas? And that's energy and inner power. Energy and inner power. And those are very powerful. Today I want to speak about inner power and where we get that inner power. Where do you get it? Because I think that we always need to look at you more and more and more. Where to get it? The biggest reason that the burnout still exists is that people take action without having any energy. So when you have zero energy and you're still trying to take it out, that's where burnout comes. And I think that the best way to solve that is always making sure that we do something that energizes, that gives us power. And I think that it's impossible to have burnout when you have more energy to give than you take. And today we'll share three main areas that we're supposed to look for inner power, that energy that could allow us to really pursue the big vision. Now, of course, this lesson is not for people who want to take a bus. If you want to take a bus, just go to take a bus. But this lesson is all about people who really want to pursue something meaningful outside of their 9-to-5 job. 9-to-5 job is great. And a lot of times that will lead exactly where you want to go. But today I want to focus on really how to build energy to pursue something more, something meaningful, something that really excites you. And there's three most important areas. First one is inner resilience, our strength and growth within. So number one is, and probably the first one is sometimes unusual, but is failures and setbacks. I think that sometimes we want to hide failures, hide setbacks, and really cover under the blankets and under the bed and never look into them again. And that's the biggest mistake. Because failures and setbacks, what do they offer? They offer massive energy, massive inner power when you actually reflect on them, when you learn from them, when you say, okay, I learned so much from that, so then I'm better than I used to be before. Every single failure makes you better when you choose to. You can make every failure, after every failure, you can become better or worse. You can become better or bitter. It's your choice what you will choose to do with it. Are you hiding? And if you're hiding your setbacks, if you're hiding your failures, that leads to becoming better. But if you taking and putting here and say, like, I will reflect my experience, I will learn from this experience, and I will become better, That's the beautiful thing, and that's what really gives more inner power. Number two is pain and hardships, adversity, obstacles, all those things that, again, hurts you tremendously. This, again, is choice. This is not direct inner power. It is not direct energy. But we're able to look and squeeze that pain, that squeeze that difficulty, that squeeze that adversity. And when you squeeze that adversity, when you understand exactly that it happened for you, not to you, when you squeeze adversity, you get massive energy, massive inner power. Because probably the older you are, the more you understand there are so many different adversities that will come to your way. You're not able to run away from it. Some people will be disappointed because of that, or some people will use it for the energy. Because I said that energy is created from adversity like no other. So many people who have the biggest adversity of all, achieve the biggest things in life. And some people choose not to use that. And that's why they're stuck in one location, because they just don't have inner power to really pursue something meaningful. So I hope that you will say, okay, what are my adversities in life? Now, it might be that I know that few people don't have the adversities yet. But still, we're able to say, okay, what I'm able to use in my life. Even small adversity, even small setbacks, even small pains you can use for your energy. Number three is knowledge and skills. This is easier to understand. That means if you want to really pursue big things and have that inner power, we need to understand something. We need to have wisdom. We need to have skills. So what kind of skills do you develop? What kind of wisdom do you develop? What kind of knowledge do you develop to make sure that you have more understanding how everything works? And when you have more understanding, you have more confidence. And confidence equal confidence. And confidence equal actions. And actions equal energy. But you're moving to the right direction. So that means that when we want to have more power, developing the skills and knowledge will give you more energy. So you give energy to develop skill sets, and that multiply your energy. So that's when you want to multiply your energy, go after skills. The next one is personal identity and self-acceptance. So that means that knowing who you are. I think that's very, very important. This is one of the most important things. That means your values, your beliefs, your aspirations, your vision, everything. Understanding who you are. It's really hard to really have a lot of power and energy when you do not know who you are. You can have it. You will have it no matter what. But you know exactly who you are, and your self-esteem is increasing. Self-awareness is increasing. And when you have self-esteem very, very high, no matter where you are, you're able to execute at the highest level because it comes from within. So understanding yourself, who you are, is a massive motivator to build that inner power, that energy that you need. If you do not have any energy to pursue your goals, it might be that just you do not understand yourself well yet. I think that fear is coming a lot of times from the thing that we do not understand. We do not understand ourselves yet well. If we do not understand ourselves well, that means that we do not have self-esteem yet, and that creates a lot of fear. Because what happens if I will take action and will lose this very wobbly identity? Because you're afraid of losing that wobbly identity. But when you actually understand who you are, and this is foundation, and you know that this is who you are, that means that you don't have as much fear because your identity is not wobbly anymore. Your identity's foundation is solid, like on a solid ground. It's like rock strong. It doesn't matter anymore. You're able to really have much more energy and inner power to take action because you're not afraid that something will dictate your identity. Number two is purposeful living, and that is direction and fulfillment through intentional choices. And again, we're looking into how do you make those choices. We knew about identity, but it's coming now from beliefs, values. When you understand that within power, now we need to make those decisions based on those values, based on those beliefs. Now, one big thing is here that very interesting, that people say that I make gut decisions. I make gut decisions. I don't think about. I just make gut decisions. But do you know where the gut decisions are coming from? Gut decisions are coming from subconscious mind, not conscious. That means that who programmed your subconscious mind? Who programmed it? You did. You did. That means that we need to understand what are the values and beliefs of your subconscious mind, because that a lot of times will dictate what do you feel is a gut feeling for you to take. Because it's very hard to really make decisions that is in alignment of who you are. So that means that we need to develop our beliefs and values in our subconscious mind that we actually believe, that we actually think that this is who I am. And when you have that, even gut feeling will start to lead you to the direction that you want to, rather than the direction that feels the most comfortable for your subconscious. Because we're supposed to make choices not that is comfortable, but those that really actually lead where you want to go. And when we have those choices where we think, okay, those goals will align, those actions will align with my values and my beliefs, with who I am, you have so much more power, because when you pursue something that doesn't alignment with who you are, it takes enormous amounts of energy out of you. The next one that I want to mention is time and attention and productivity. So it means, again, this is a vision. How much time and attention do you allocate to certain things? Because time allocation to certain things will dictate how much inner power do you have. Because when we allocate 24 hours on doing something that hurts our energy, of course, we'll not have a lot of energy. But okay, so like, how much energy do I need to have? How much power do I need to have to pursue meaningful things? That means that when you understand what elevates your energy, what decreases your energy or drains your energy, now you need to be very, very careful. Have that attention in place to make sure that you really allocate your time as much as you can on the things that elevate your energy, and then as least as possible to things that drains your energy. I know that sometimes impossible. There's responsibility that people need to take care of. I understand it. I understand that people are not able to change immediate jobs. That drains energy because they take care of the bills, they take care of the family, and that's totally fine. But what you're able to do, what other things that besides work, besides something that really drains energy, what else you can do outside of that could potentially elevate your energy? And what you able to do during potential work that could potentially elevate your energy? So it means we need to become creative of understanding who we are and what elevates our energy, to make sure that you allocate some attention and some time to the things that actually helps you to move forward. And last one, number 3, is relationship empowerment. So that's building strength through connection and boundaries. And this is very important. Relationship. We're able to seek inner power and energy in relationship. And I think that the older I get, the more I understand that relationship is the key to success. Nothing really matters but relationship. Because relationship starts from within as well. Relationship with yourself, relationship with the most key people in your life, inner circle, the relationship with strangers, relationship with family members, everyone, relationship with everybody. Even relationship with God, with your faith, if you believe in God. Because sometimes everything starts from spiritual relation. So when you have that, how to harness that? To build that relationship, nurture that relationship. Because when you have a nurtured relationship, you have so much support, encouragement, empowerment from that relationship. You have safety net. I give so much more. But now, as I said, the first thing is a nurtured relationship. If you do not feel supported, encouraged, empowered by your relationship, that means that it might be that you didn't invest in relationships yet. I understand some people are toxic and you're supposed to cut those ties out with those people. But in general, we're not supposed to be afraid to go out and meet people that are positive, who are encouraging, who are empowering. And that requires time. That requires time. That's not easy. I don't say that it's easy. I say that it's worth investing your time to nurture some relations that you could have empowerment, encouragement, and support. Some people are a little bit more lucky. Some, because I know that relations sometimes have luck as well. Having the supportive parents, having supportive friends that are in school, riding on going out and meet people. But it doesn't matter is it lucky or not. It doesn't matter where you're at and how much relation you have. But your responsibility is to go and find the people worth nurturing that relation with. People who go in the same direction as you do. People who have the same value as you do. People that have similar beliefs as you do. And that's worth it. Because in the long run, that will really build a lot of things. And now, when you think about relations well with others, you need to understand there's three time zones that you're looking at. Looking in the past, okay, what kind of mistakes you had in the past? What kind of mistakes? How you were mistreated? Because everyone, I think that it's mistreated. So what kind of boundaries you need to build? Is current. Current is more encouragement, empowerment, support, and all that stuff. And looking to future relations. What kind of relations do you want to have? Based on nurturing current relationships, finding new relationships, because based on changing you, on the vision, on everything. So it means that you always need to look at, okay, past relations, what I learned from it, current relations, what I'm able to really, how I'm able to nurture it, and the future relations is what I'm growing into. Because all those three things really allowing you to have more inner power because you understand yourself better, you understand your circle better, and you know where you're going. And when you know that, you have more hope, more belief, more faith, more energy, more power, everything to really pursue the big things that is important for you. So I hope you should reflect as well. And the most reflection part is where my inner power is coming from, where my energy is coming from. And if you feel that maybe you don't have as much energy to pursue the things that you want, it might be that we need to start looking, okay, what are the things? And really start exploring and really take a pen and paper and start writing, what are the things that drains my energy? What are the things that improves my energy? And allocate those things in our daily routine, and maybe taking away things that is in our routine that really drains our energy. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.